How's it going, guys? Drip Crypto here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about ETH. I'll be talking a little bit about the technical analysis, what happened after the ETH ETF, where I see it going, how ETH is pretty much a main factor when it comes to these altcoins running, and pretty much the altcoin season, and where I see it pretty much going. If you guys like the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And that none of this is financial advice. Make sure you guys do your own research before investing any money into the crypto space. But yeah, let's get into it. So right now, I pulled up the ETH chart to the US dollar. Right now, Ethereum is moving. My last video that I was talking about Bitcoin. As you guys can see, Bitcoin has just been flying. Bitcoin is sitting around, I think, like 87,000 right now as we're recording. All right, guys, like what I was saying, that last video that I was recording, Bitcoin was sitting around, I think, like 72, 73, something like that. We finally broke out, and we've just been pushing. My upside target before we even expect any more consolidation is between 95 to 100K. As you can see, like what I was saying, we were in such a huge trend right here and a huge consolidation period that I knew once we got a breakout, because we had a breakout and retest, that we were just not going to come back to the zone. And as you can see, we're still just running. But that also goes into Ethereum right now. So due to that, Ethereum has been pretty much down. As you guys can see, if we go to the Bitcoin dominance, right, this is it on the daily. I'm going to switch it over to the weekly just so you guys can see. So on the weekly, right, Bitcoin dominance has been recovering, and this is the Bitcoin dominance over the whole crypto market cap. It's sitting at 60%, which means Bitcoin is 60% highly favorable compared to most of the other altcoins, small cap coins, everything, right? So people would rather throw all their money in the Bitcoin than these other coins. So due to that, Bitcoin has been running for pretty while right now. So from here, September 22nd, Bitcoin has been running pretty much for about 700 and almost 800 days. It has just been straight up. So the Bitcoin dominance has just been slowly gaining. This is also because there's a lot of institutions. In the last video that I was talking about with the Bitcoin, just overall Bitcoin, you guys saw BlackRock. They have been just slowly accumulating. Well, yesterday, there was over $6 billion injected into the market, into the overall crypto market, but mostly into Bitcoin. That's what's been pushing the price of Bitcoin up. But it's also helping the price of Ethereum, just because Ethereum is a smaller coin compared to Bitcoin. Still number 2, but smaller. And due to that, that's why you're starting to see this push. I mean, we broke past 3,000. Now we're retesting a key area of this 3,200. The reason being is because if you guys look over here, it was previous areas of support. But if we even move further back over, it was areas of resistance at one point. Like, we couldn't break this at one point, but then once we did break it, we just flew to the upside. So I'm trying to see if we hold this 3,280, and then try to make a push back up to 3,800, 4,000. Once we break 4,000, I feel like Ethereum is just going to keep moving. But what does this have to do with everything? So a lot of institutions are starting to buy Ethereum because they're looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is running, as you guys can see. It's been pushing because you have all these institutions investing in it. So due to them investing in it, they're also investing in Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is going to help us in the long term, because when that Bitcoin dominance flips, and what happens is the Bitcoin dominance is going to start falling. So once it falls below 50 to 40% right here in this range, that's when you're going to see Ethereum start making center stage. Because what's going to happen is a lot of big whales, big institutions, they're going to start scaling out, taking profits out of their Bitcoin and start rotating it into these smaller assets. Because like what I was saying in the last video, with the global liquidity, the money supply, right, what happens is as they're printing, right, the money goes to the stock market, then so the stock market, so you got the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, then the Russell. Then once they start making a lot of money, then they start throwing into these. So Bitcoin is breaking out and is just running. So Ethereum should keep following that. Now, once Bitcoin starts pulling back and the dominance starts going down, that's when you're going to see Ethereum start taking center stage, and it should break out from 4,000 to new price discovery. So our high is 4,500, around there. So once we break out of 4,500, then it's just all-time highs after that. The other thing I've been peeping is right here. So this is the total crypto market. So pretty much everything that's in crypto besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, so the two top coins. So as you can see, we did push up towards this previous high. This is the monthly candle, so each candle represents a month, but we were at about 781 billion. We did touch it, pull back from it. I want to see us break that, and I want to see us come up to this new territory of 1.1, 1.2, meaning that we're going to have more new money entering the market. Yesterday, I think Tether, Watch Guru, I think they posted something about Tether minting $2 billion USD, which is good. That means more money getting injected into the crypto market and overall. But altcoin season is really going to start happening once the Bitcoin dominance goes down, starts pulling back. So I feel like that's going to really happen once Bitcoin hits anywhere between 90, 100. Because once we hit 100K, you're going to start seeing some selling just because of the simple fact of it just being a round psychological number. Most people like to sell around psychological numbers. So you're going to possibly see a pullback. You'll possibly see a consolidation between 100 to 90K. And then we'll possibly get another sideways accumulation phase before we see another leg up. But during that time, what's going to happen is you're going to see the Bitcoin dominance go down, and then you're going to see Ethereum start taking center stage. Ethereum's going to start pumping because you're going to see everyone start rotating their funds from a Bitcoin to Ethereum, then to these smaller coins, which are then going to see exponential growths, and that's when you're going to see altcoin season start popping off. But yeah, that's where I think ETH is going to go. I think ETH just needs to hold this 3,200. Once it goes from there, then we can possibly see it start making its way towards 4,000, and then see a rotation into that. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys like the content, don't forget to like, comment, and